All right, so our first tag off of our snag series. All right, so again, we're going to do early 60 snag. Okay, and all we're going to do, like I said, is add a tag. So for a lot of you air raid purists, all this is stick. But for us, it is snag swap, right? So our kids don't have to memorize another concept in stick. All we're doing is adding a tag, which allows us to carry even less concepts than the traditional air raid. Right, so for those of you, again, not familiar with the run and shoot, essentially all swap does is tell us that the number 1 and the number 2 receiver swap responsibilities. So normally in our snag, as we went over, the Y would have the wheel, the Z would have the 3-step slant sit or the snag route, and then the F would have the bubble. Well, nothing changes for the F, right? Because we called swap. So all we're doing is swapping the Y and the Z. So now the Z would have the go route and the Y would have the slant sit. Okay, so our Z is taught a little bit differently. Instead of a must outside release or mandatory outside release or a more route, right? He wants to push vertical first for 5 to 6 steps, just like in the traditional run and shoot. And then on a 6th step, he is going to then get vertical and he wants to split the sidelines and the numbers to give the quarterback some room to throw. Now, if we want to pinch our alignment down, then he wants to go right up the numbers with it, okay? Again, it's the 60 series. So what does that tell us? Well, that tells us the back's going to check release. He's going to sit over the football. Offensive linemen are going to vertical release, and the back is going to go weak. The X is still going to have his 6-step option route on the back side. Again, he's got a post, a hitch, or a speed out. All right, some people would call that a glance route, all right, in the air raid terminology. And then the Y now, he's going to push up 3 steps and he's going to run his slant sit. He cannot basically go any further than over the football. Against man, he's going to carry it and he's going to read off this mic and off of this strong safety here. And he's going to find the nearest grass after he breaks to his slant and show the quarterback his hands. And again, traditional triangle read in the air raid because it's just the stick concept, but instead we're just running a tag. So this is early 60 snag swap.